today with you. My name is Alina, and I am the host for today's event, the launching of the Upcelerator, one of the most awaited events for our team, and I hope for everyone who will be involved in the this year batch of amazing startups that will change the world and drive the technology through the passion of this field. So shortly about what is today, we are very careful about the data we have, because we do believe that the passion that we have for the startup ideas, it's worth celebrating it not just on February 14, but every day. So appreciate the gift that we have here and the enthusiasm that is right here. So now about the business. Dreamups is the innovation and entrepreneurship accelerator, the one that is behind the whole accelerator that is actually going to start today. We have experience of more than 7 programs that throughout the years and throughout the experience that we had, we learned lots of stuff, and we are very eager to share it with you for these moments. And some of the projects that I can call right now are Space Program, Founder Institute, and Upcelerator programs that we have. And this year we will celebrate the 3rd batch. And we want to say a special thank you to our general partners and the regional partners, and because without their help, the project whatsoever will be hardly to implement. So once again, big shout out to all the people that were involved to make this project real. So shortly about the agenda of today, I will talk briefly about the structure of the program. Then we'll have some greetings from our dear partners. Then you'll have a short tutorial about technical stuff about the Impact Factory e-learning platform called Upfactory. And after that, we will have a small get to know each other founders presentation, and in the end we will have a short Q&A session where you'll have the chance to ask all of the questions or all the things that you maybe didn't understand throughout the presentation. So stick with us, and let's kick it. The program that we are here to start, called Upcelerator, has this big call to action called Build a Global Company from Home, because we believe that all the people and all the founders that were throughout the experience of the Upcelerator could launch their ideas just having the idea, could launch their companies just by sticking to their belief and their thought that they have to find a solution to their problem. So Upcelerator is an idea stage accelerator, which means that here the founders, in a short amount of time, which is 4 months, they will have the chance to test and validate their idea, and in the end to raise an investment in order to develop their idea whatsoever. So here is a list of the alumni that are actually those who already graduated the program. So we hope that the next year your company will be here, your startup will be closer to the logos that we have here on the slide. The models that are 16 in the programs are designed for all the founders to have the chance to grow their idea into a real startup or into a real business. They will have different sessions with several mentors from different areas and expertise and fields, and they will get to know how to find the idea that will fit their interest, how to discover the customers, how to reach that market, and how to find the branding and the identity that will be recognizable for them, and how to develop their product. So throughout the time, they will have the chance to, in the end, to learn how to raise these fundings and how to meet these mentors. That will be at the end of the program. And in the end, we will have an event called graduation module, or the graduation party, where all the startups will showcase their ideas, will pitch their ideas, and in the end, we'll have the chance to raise the investment or the grant that is 5,000 euros with zero equity share. So let's now break it in smaller elements. So a model has several components inside it. It has the live session, it has the mentor hours, working groups, pitching, and the homework. So a model usually has these elements that you can see right on your screens. I hope so. Usually the live session is up to 2 hours, where you have the chance to pitch your idea, to interact with the mentor, and they will come and bring their knowledge, their experience to the founders. And in the end, you'll have a small time of 30 minutes where you can interact and ask your questions, or maybe any insights how to reach some expectations that you have for your startup. After that, you will have to complete homework, which is compulsory, and it is actually all the tasks, all the tasks that are in the homework are designed for you to apply just on your startup idea. So this is why it's very important for you to go through it and to be very serious about it. And after that, when you will finish your homework, you will have the chance to book a mentor hour. And throughout your experience of your participation in Accelerator, you will have the chance to make your pitch a good one and an attractive one, and you'll be more confident about what is your idea and what do you want from the people who are listening to your pitch. We have in our program several tools. We have the communication tools, which is Slack and email, and also we have the technical tools, which is Upfactory, the e-learning platform that you will have the chance to use it, and Cardo later will show you how to use it. And also we have the general and classic ones, which is the Facebook group, YouTube, and Google Slides, and the Calendly. So if you don't know some of them, how to use them, don't worry, you're not alone. We will try our best to make sure that all the processes that are here, you'll know how to use them. Okay, so here is a small backend, or how the platform Upfactory looks from the behind the scenes, like we like to call it. So when you will technically finish your tasks, it will be the unlocked mode, and you can go to the next level or to the next model. This program will not be so cool without the mentors that we have from all over the world, joining us from different parts of the of our dear globe. And we are very happy that we are still in the process of knowing new people that are eager to come here and show and motivate, maybe who knows, to for our dear participants, for them to learn new stuff, and there are more to come. Here is just a small version of them. And also another important element that we have the mentor resident, which is the persona or the people who will be those that will guide and be all the time for for the founders, for the teams, or for the co-founders, ready to help with all the means and all the capacities that we have in order for you to have a smooth experience in the program. The rules that everyone loves and everyone is trying to obey and follow, we have you have to attend 80% of the live sessions during the program in person, which means that you can join us from wherever you want. That should be just for you to be connected to Zoom. You should complete 80% of the homework assignments on the Upfactory platform. You should book a one-to-one mentor session and be present there, and all of that will be available to you just after when you will finish your homework. After that, you'll have the chance to work with other founders called working groups. So this is a peer-to-peer session where you will have the chance to interact with each other and create bondings in this program. And maybe later, who knows, these people might be your future co-founders or investors, or maybe you can develop great projects together in the close months after the ending of the project. So, and the last one, and an important thing that we want to highlight is that after 2 months of the program, all of the startups and the founders will be evaluated. This means that all the founders will pitch their ideas, and we will understand and have a clear vision how to work after that, and how to find the perfect fit mentors and actions in order to accelerate the ideas of the startups involved in the program. Okay. Tomorrow, we will have already the first session called the Introduction to Scalable Startups with Mihai Stepanov, which is the founder of Dreamups, and Sergio Matei, who is the founder of Index. And it will happen as well at 6 p.m. Moldova time. So that was shortly about the Upcelerator program, and now we have small time of interaction with our dear partners. And the first one who is here, and I am very happy to welcome, is Mihai Stepanov, who is the founder of Dreamups and head of the syndicate union Mozaic from Dreamups. Mihai, if you're here, please let me know.
Absolutely. Thank you, Alina. First of all, I want to congratulate everyone for making this huge step in your life. I hope this actually will be a tipping point for many of you, because as previous graduates and founders seen, they changed their life. And this is Diana Ivanov from Kido. This is Octavian Volkov from EasyPlan. Startups, they came in the startup accelerator with just an idea, and now Diana is raising €500,000. Octavian already raised €120,000. So this is just after a year and a half after graduating this program. So don't expect it to be easy. Expect it to be pretty hard, because it's an acceleration program. And with that, what I want to say is that when you enter an acceleration program, you actually save time. So this is one key component of an acceleration program. You save time. Actually, it's probably 4 months to 2 years. So we probably save 2 years of your life of testing one idea. Second, you enter a program with just an idea, and you have the chance to see if you are the right fit for that idea. Are you the right founder for the idea? And we actually will help you to find a new idea in the program. This is like what is great about this program. You can change and pivot your idea in the program, which is amazing. Another thing what we are doing here is basically working with startups and offering an alternative. And I talked a lot about the difference between a traditional business and what it means to start a startup, which is basically a tech-based company where you find the process and you automate that process, where you find an innovation and you innovate a problem on a problem that you found in the market. And it's very important to have this this in mind. When you have an idea, think of it, how do you want to add technology to that idea in order to make it scalable? And we'll talk more about this tomorrow. It will be a great session with my partner, Sergiu Matei, which is also one of the founders of Dreamups as well. So we'll cover a bit what it means to be scalable. And one of the components of being scalable, it means you want to have impact. And this is very important for us at Dreamups and in this program. You want to build something meaningful, something that changes people's life. And if you don't have this idea, our mentors will help you to pivot and switch your idea in order for it to be scalable, one, and meaningful, something that actually solves a real problem in the market. We don't want to build like a Me Too products and other e-commerce websites and selling socks, which is great, by the way. But we're thinking here, how do we bring something that changes the life of our clients? And you start small, it's true, but you have to have this vision, a big vision. And from what I see, Moldovan founders especially, they don't dream big. They dream too small. And I hope this program will actually help you to uncover this big vision of yours and maybe to acquire a new one and basically go crazy and build something meaningful, crazy, and impactful. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words. I hope it inspired all the people that are here in the call. The next on our list today, we have also Ana Chiriță, who is the Strategic Project Director, Moldovan Association of ICT Companies. So Ana, hello. I are very happy if you are here with us.
Yes, I am. Hi, Alina.
Hi, hello.
Hi, hello. Good evening, everybody. To launch a program on such a lovely day makes us feel that we are always in love with startups and product development and developing and supporting the startup ecosystem. Here at Tekwill and with the support of USAID and Sweden, we are forever in love with what we do, and we are thrilled to support what you do because together we grow much stronger. This is probably the second or third edition when we do look forward on the wonderful job created by Dreamups and the team and the founders and the mentors. And we're really proud of the successes that you achieve, including the ones that have been mentioned, such as Keto before. Therefore, just wishing you good luck, be in love, and be in love with the wonderful things that you're doing. Great success to all of you. Thank you for the opportunity, and let us build wonderful startups starting today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was very lovely. Thank you. Also, today with us, we have joining from abroad, we have Alessandro Lombardo, who is the Senior Executive Officer from Central European Initiative. So, Alessandro, if you're here with us, please, I'll just stop sharing my screen.
Yes, thank you very much, Alina, and hello, everybody. Also from my side, actually, I had prepared a PowerPoint presentation for showing you what is the CI and why we decided to support this project. But I see that all the speakers are very quick, so I will try to be as short as possible. I just wanted to point out what we are. We are a regional organization that is involving 17 member states of Central, Eastern, and Southeastern Europe. Moldova is one of our member states. And our main objective is a political one, is to support European integration of these countries. Some of them are already in the EU, some of them are accession countries, and then we have 3 countries in Eastern Europe that are part of the European neighborhood policy, which are Moldova, Belarus, and Ukraine. So our main objective is a political one, to support cohesion and integration within this huge portion of Europe through the tool of regional cooperation. So we are supporting different types, different kinds of projects. Our core business is still multilateral diplomacy, because our main interlocutors are the ministries of foreign affairs of our member states. But we are aware that modern diplomacy is not only about working with at governmental level or at intergovernmental level. So it's not enough to work only with the ministries of foreign affairs. We need a lot of different type of cooperation efforts at different levels. So one of them is, of course, trying to support the development of startups and of innovation ecosystems, especially when the focus is on young entrepreneurs, as it is the case of this project. So this project was received a grant from one of our tools, which is called the CI Cooperation Fund. And one of the reasons why this project was selected is that it was innovative for us. It was innovative for that type of program, that type of fund that usually is supporting small-scale events with the main objective of facilitating mobility and networking of people coming from our member states in order to come and meet and discuss about common priorities in various areas that are part of our triennial plan of action. In this case, it was something different. It was a very interesting and concrete and hands-on program focused on young entrepreneurs, trying to give a chance to young entrepreneurs to develop their startups. So we decided to support it, and we are very curious to follow the development of this program and trying to understand also if this how this project can ensure the regional character that projects funded by this CI Cooperation Fund usually have. So we are very interested to know if there will be only startups from Moldova, or also other countries being able to participate in this program. So what we can say for the time being is that we, as I said, we are very curious to know about the program and also to know about the feedback of the participants. So I'm wishing good luck both to the organizers, but also to the participants in the program, and we will be available to follow and to be kept posted about these developments in the coming weeks. So thank you very much also for the invitation to join this launch event.
Thank you very much. We hope that the feedback that you will receive from both sides will be valuable for you in order to make things better and greater. Next on our agenda, we have Cristina Mundrescu, who is the CCR manager at Orange, and she is here with us today. Cristina, if you're here, please let me know.
Sure, I'm here. Do you hear me? Is it fine now?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm very proud and glad to see all of you again, our partners, colleagues, and the new batch of participants, the third one. Actually, I'm very proud, as I was saying, to represent both Orange Systems, which is one of the main IT hubs from Moldova, providing IT solutions for business, and as well Orange Moldova, who is the #1 operator in Moldova in terms of telco, internet, providing services, and TV. For us, supporting the startups and the ecosystems overall, it's a priority for already several years, but it's becoming more and more a strategic pillar within our strategy, Engage 2025, that is already very set and focused at group level. And our cooperations with you guys from Dreamups is proof in this regard. So it's not a secret already for us that we are discussing, analyzing, debating it day by day to give added value mutual to each of us. I guess that this is the only or the unique luckiest, as I would say, a module from the 18 ones when an intruder, as I used to call to myself when it's about startups and IT, since I'm not an IT at all, but very curious and enthusiastic about it, to see you, to discuss with you, to wish you good luck, success, and enthusiasm to identify creative solutions for real life problems, and why not to bring some added value to our local startup ecosystems. Good luck, and see you in 16 modules. Hope so.
We hope that everyone who is here will graduate, and you'll have the chance to meet all of the lucky people who had the chance to go through the project. Thank you very much, Christina, for your kind words. And the next on our list, we have the team that I want you to know. We have Leona Rotaro, who is the executive director of Dreamups, Cardo Sharifi, who is the project manager at Dreamups, Milena Obada, who is the designer, Krina Burka, who is the fundraising manager, Mihai Stepanov, who is the founder of Dreamups, and me, Alina Bakalov, who is the manager of communication of the organization Dreamups. Now we are talking about technical stuff, and I'll ask my colleague Cardo to join us and tell us about Upfactory.
Hello, everyone. I hope you hear me well. Actually, I met with a lot of you, so you already know me. For those who didn't, we're going to meet each other in the next 2 days, and during all the program, I will be there with you day and night, 24 hours. So how we said, actually, the accelerator will be remote, so you'll have to do things remotely, and all the tasks will be there. And we tried actually to build something amazing in order to automate a lot of process and to be faster. So we'll work on a platform which is called Upfactory. Some of you are already there. So I will share just my screen in order to show how it's working. Actually, it's not complicated. So do you see my screen?
Yes, we do see it.
Great. So this is what you'll see. Actually, just to let you know, some of you received the link to register on the Upfactory platform, some of you not, because how we know, we also have scholarships in the program. So we're still, in the next 2 days, we'll decide who received the scholarship, because we have a lot of applications. So we're still processing some of them, because yesterday was the deadline of the application. So in the next days, all of you will receive, but in order to understand how it works, so it's just simple. You have to sign up on the platform, just to fill your name, phone number, email, and stuff like that. After that, you'll be on the platform, and you'll see a notification that the organizers will provide you access. So you'll register, you'll receive a notification on the screen that you'll receive access. And after that, you'll see, just 1 second. So here, so you'll see the modules. So we have each module, it's 1 week. So here you can see when the model will be open and when is the deadline to complete the tasks. So now you'll see here nothing because the model is not active. It will be active tomorrow after the session. So each model will be activated in Tuesday after the sessions. So you'll have the opportunity to see the tasks there. And you can see here the period of the task. So the only model which is two week is actually customer development because it's a more complex one. And the others are just 1 week. So you have time to complete the task. So you'll see here the time when it will be open. Here you can actually edit your startup. So you can provide some informations, put a picture here. Here you can add your co-founders. So how actually it's look like. So after the model will be open, you will see something like that. This is from our last batch, but in order to understand better how it works, so we'll just show you. So after each sessions, we are putting the recordings of the sessions here. You can access them. The link is unlisted, so just those who with the link can actually see the recordings of the sessions. Also, you'll see the recording of today's sessions, today's session. And here you'll find the tasks which you have to do. So for example, this is how it looks like. So you have here describing what you have to do. You have some resources here. So here you are actually texting and putting some information in order to answer the tasks. After that, you are clicking save and the tasks is actually done. You can attach some files if it's needed on the tasks. And after that, actually you have like to do the tasks. And after that, you have to click submit for review. And each of you will have a mentor, which will help you during the program. It's called resident mentor. And they also provide you feedback on the platform and also in the meetings regarding the tasks which you have to do. So this is actually the first model. It's the basic one. So like this, you'll have each week you open another model and you have here the tasks which you have to do. How I said, here you can add some co-founders if you are more in the team. So here you can invite by email the co-founders. If you, for example, you don't need to create account for each member of the team. So one person can create the account and after that add the co-founders here. So basically this is how the platform works. Each week you'll have here the tasks listed, the resources, the recordings, presentations of the meetings, and you have to do the task. You have 1 week and you have to submit your model. So basically that's how it works. You'll have the recording of this, which I told here, and you can see, and after that you can look if it's something not clear. But if you have some bugs or something is not working, you can always text me or call me and we'll try to find out and help you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cardo. It looks interesting to see how it works from this side. And 1 second, please. Okay. Yeah, we are ready to go back. We had the tutorial from Cardo. And as Cardo mentioned, this is how it looks, the platform from the backside. And now one of the most awaited moments of our evening of today is the founder presentation. So what we will do, we will split the people from here, all the founders that are in the call, and we'll split in a half, and you have to say what is your name and what is your startup idea and what is your surname. And that should cover it for like 25 minutes. It should be like 1 minute for a person. So please try to be quick in order to follow the timeline of our agenda. Okay, so I will stop sharing the screen.
Alina, if you allow me, I want to touch a bit on why this program is especially in English.
Okay.
Half of the mentors are international mentors, so we cannot do it in another language because the experts are internationals. Second, we do have among us teams that are native speakers of English. We last year we had participants from 14 countries. Most of them are people Moldavians living in diaspora, but we do have native, for example, last year we had a team from Nigeria joining the program, and one from UK. This year we have a team joining from India, and another one, Cardo, can you help me? And the other team?
Azerbaijan.
From Azerbaijan. So please welcome the founders from India and Azerbaijan as well in this program. And when is the case, when you have challenges with English, we probably in the working group, you can switch to Romanian if that's easier. But most of the sessions will be in English because of that. And also the homework is in English as well. So hope this is not a challenge for many of you. And in order to build a global startup, you actually need English as a language. You have to be already sort of proficient in English to sell to your potential customers. And this is a prerequisite for a global startup. Thank you.
Thank you, Mihai. Cardo?
Alina, can you please put the slide with the startup names on the screen? So I just make sure that everyone understands what we'll have to do.
1 second. So here is the list of all the people registered in the program, right?
Yeah, not all of them actually, but most of them who was selected and who didn't had some of you didn't have the interview with us, and we'll do that. But we invited all of you to join the first sessions in order to understand how the program works actually. So now we will get to know each other actually. You will have 1 minute in order you to present yourself and about your idea, what you want to do in the program. So now we'll create two breakout rooms. We'll random the people who go into rooms, and we'll have around 20-30 minutes for each room, and we'll come back here, and after that we'll have a Q&A session. So we'll come back and we'll answer all your questions if you have, but for now I will just create 2 breakout rooms and we'll go into rooms, and so after that we'll come back. I will put the timer and we'll come back automatically, but if one of the room will finish earlier, so you can come back here.
All right. We're everyone here.
Alina, are you finished your?
Yes, we finished. Mihai just wanted to round up the whole thing. So maybe Mihai can speak a little bit about himself for 1 minute, and then we can go to the Q&A session. Like, it will be a smooth transition.
Absolutely. So actually, I'll present myself tomorrow as well. But shortly, I lived in the US for the last 6 years. 3 years I lived in San Francisco. And then in 2018, I moved to New York. And now I'm in Chisinau. So if you want to, for the ones who are in Chisinau, if you want to go out for a coffee, I'm still available. So yeah, I've actually participated in a similar acceleration program in US. So it was called Founder Institute, and we brought that program in Chisinau, and we organized 3 years in a row the Founder Institute program. In 2020, we decided to build our own acceleration program, which you are participating right now, especially because this program is remote. And when the lockdown started, we had no other choice but to do it remote. And it actually allowed us 2 things. One, to have participants from all around the world. So it's a global program. It's not just for the Moldova or for the Chisinau. Second, it allowed us to bring the best experts in the world, because we don't have to fly them in. They connect online from Los Angeles, from New York, from San Francisco, UK, Amsterdam. You'll see we have a bunch of experts that are working in global companies all around the world, and they are joining to talk to you. And this is a great opportunity for you to connect with these experts. Otherwise, if they had to fly to Chisinau, that will be much harder for us to do a great program. But because it's remote, we still have some amazing opportunities. And you've seen the tools we are using for this program, and all the tools together will allow us to actually to build a great program, and you will not feel that it's remote. And I know most of you are tired already of screens and Zoom calls and so on, but this is actually helpful. It's helpful to connect between us, to connect between experts, to connect with potential co-founders, which you'll not have a chance to meet them in real life. But through this program, you maybe can find your co-founder, and be it a business guy or a technical co-founder. So good luck to everyone, and let's switch to the last part, I guess.
I have a session. I have a slide called Q&A, and I hope you'll not mind if I'll not connect my slide. Please, if you have any questions throughout like the whole presentation that we had today, since 6 p.m. Please feel free to ask, and Cardo, Mihai, me will answer all of your questions. Who wants to be first? We have 10 minutes for that. No questions. Everything is clear. Perfect.
I wanna jump into and tell you about a bit the opportunity we have here in the program. So if you graduate this program, I'm building at Dreamups. We are building investment syndicate, which means we connect investors with founders, with you guys, and you will have the chance to get an investment in your startup up to 25K euro, but it can be much more if you show progress, and if the investors think they want to invest more in your startup as well. But besides that, some of you will have a chance to get a grant of 5K euro, and this grant will allow some of you to build further the startup, to hire someone, or to just be more prepared for the investment round. We believe, and we'll talk tomorrow, that capital is necessary in this type of startups, especially because you need to have money to test your idea, to invest in a marketing campaign, to test if you're right or not, to invest, to hire maybe someone, if, for example, you need a developer. So it's used to be, we prepare startups to be ready to raise capital. So this is also one of the goal of the accelerator, and as well, we prepare you to have something to show to that investors. So basically, in the program, you'll get through all these stages of the startup. We'll talk about marketing, finances, human resources, and so on and so on. In order for you to, and also product building, in order for you to launch, you will basically launch without a product. You'll test the market if there is a need for your product, and you'll see if there is an interest from the clients. And with that, you'll show that to potential investors in order to show that you have validated your idea, and it's the right time to get a capital injection for your startup in order for you to scale and to hire the team that will build that product. So it's all an alternative. We don't tell anyone that this is the only way to build startups, but this is the way I learned in San Francisco myself. And this is the Western culture of building a company. And it's we believe it's a better way. With the same resources, you can have a greater impact. And I hope everyone understands that. And I hope you have questions, because that will be weird a bit.
So that means that we had an amazing job. Okay,
I have a question. Yeah. Okay. Suppose I attract an investor, and what condition does this investment take place? I spend my money on my business, and what do I owe the investor?
Sure, that's a good question. We have a dedicated session about investors. I can cover shortly that investors will take a stake in your company. They will take a share, and it probably between 10% and 20% of your startup, depends on how much capital they invest. And what we do is basically we invest. We call it smart capital or smart money, because when you take an investor from Mozaic syndicate, you actually take the investors that have knowledge in that field, where they can mentor you, they can advise the startup. So it's not all about the capital. You also access the network and knowledge of that investors that are investing in you. So especially we usually structure the deals that, for example, if you need 20,000 euros, then probably 4 investors will join, and you have the four bright minds that are joining your startup instead of 1, for example. So this is the opportunity for you to access the minds as well and the advice from the investors. The conditions are general. I mean, it's not something very specific. It's discussed individually for each startup. So more on that, we have a dedicated session about investment.
Okay, and if I take a grant, it's suppose I don't give the part of my business, or
yes, the grant is not for equity. So some of you will get the grant, and they will not give any chunk of the company. So you'll be 100% owner of your company if you take the grant.
Thank you. And if my idea is good for me, and if I want to be 100% owner, I remain on the grant and don't subscribe the contract with investor. Yeah.
Yes, it's actually, you're correct. So basically, it's not a mandatory. You don't have to take the investment. It's actually a negotiation. You'll have to be picked by investors. So basically, you'll have the chance to present your idea, and many of you can access the capital, but it's not mandatory. We don't push anyone to take the investment. It's no, you can graduate and go on and build your startup.
Actually, sometimes you don't even need an investment at the beginning. So.
Okay, Kalin, we hope, Konstantin, that we answered your question. Okay, and Kalin, please.
Some of us, it's about me, have this crazy idea that we bring a lot of innovation and something revolutionary to the market. And of course, there's a percentage of paranoia, if our idea won't, spill over and somebody will steal it. Are there some contracts which might forbid disclosure? Or, I mean, I'm new in this business.
Absolutely, that's a super valid question, and many founders have this question, like, what if I'm sharing my idea and someone steals my idea? Well, if that's happening, then probably you're not good for your idea, because otherwise, if you are launching, the people will steal your idea. They can access your website and they will see their idea. So probably what we advise startups to do, it's not tell every secret about the startup. When you're pitching your idea, if you feel that you have something that is very unique to you and maybe an algorithm or something you innovated, don't share that with the investors even. So maybe only if they agree to invest in you, maybe then you share this part. But most of the ideas, you don't need to be worried that someone will build your idea, because that will happen either wise, I mean, either way, if you don't tell him your idea, but you have at least the chance to get a great feedback from our mentors regarding your idea. And what we say here at Dreamups and Accelerator, it's not the idea, it's the execution of the idea. So the idea costs zero. Yes, there are some ideas, great ideas, like probably Facebook and others, where this guy
300 million. They settled with 300 million, if you recall.
And I'll be happy if that's your case.
Oh,
but most of the time, yeah, even investors, if you go to an investor and you ask them to sign an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, then they will not even talk to you, because they listen to so many ideas. And even in this program, we every year participate like around 30 to 50 startups, and I never seen someone to steal someone else's idea, because you need to understand you are you have the founder fit for that idea. You're the one that has that insight about the market, and I need to be you in order to build your startup. Otherwise, it's hard for me to believe that. I'm not saying that the ideas are not stolen, which is not true. Sometimes they are, but you have to have the ability to compete with someone, even if they stole your idea. If you cannot do this later, I mean, sooner or later, then you will lose. So you have not to. You probably worry about something that will probably never happen. If it will happen, then probably it's good that it's happening right now and not when you launched and you invested a lot of capital and resources in that. So that's my comment on this. But
you said earlier. Thank you very much. You said earlier that you're available for a coffee. I think we can talk it over. You're probably the most. Thank you very much.
I will launch a mentor hour sessions. So I'll give you the chance to meet one-on-one, either online or in person, with every one of you. So you'll have the chance to talk about your idea.
Thank you.
We had one question from Mihai, and he asked when we can start when the participants are allowed to start the mentor hours, and Cardo answered that we can do that starting with the next week. That is for everyone's knowledge. Do we have more questions?
Yeah, if I can.
Yes, please.
Absolutely. Sure.
Yeah, so it's Jasur here. Sorry, I was a little bit late. Maybe you have already covered this, but I still want to ask. So I'm outside Moldova, so I was wondering if there will be a session where we can hear from someone who is in Moldova about like what kind of ecosystem you have in Moldova and other countries nearby. If you have some sort of you know, this Poland, they have like few Visegrad or some sort of like combination of countries that they are trying to do stuff together. So if you have anything like that around Moldova with other neighboring countries, because I'm not aware of it. And then yeah, like general and overall information about the market, like what kind of big startups you have in Moldova and around, and how people use them and things like that, just to have a little bit clearer idea about the market, in case you know, we might consider to, you know, expand into that markets as well. This is one. And then second is, if in case it happens, do we have so now from Moldova, I think you will be the closest people I know so far. So would there be some sort of support to recruit local
Talent.
people who would, yeah, like talent, especially, for doing market research and things like that in the beginning. Later on, of course.
Absolutely. So I will say that probably in this group, there is a startup that is building a network of freelancers that can take a job from you and help you with that. So that's on second question. First, of course, we can talk about the startup ecosystem. I know it very well in the Republic of Moldova and a bit in the region. Actually, I want to ask you to raise the hand. You know, in Zoom, there is a hand somewhere, like an emoticon, who is not based in Chisinau or in Moldova. I want to see from where you are, guys. I know the. All right, 1, 2.
We have 3 participants.
Yeah, and me too, but I'm having a hard time to find this raise hand.
Yeah, I believe that there are more.
Actually, there are more. Yeah, there are a couple of dozens of people actually who are not in Moldova. So.
From probably you have hard time to find it. This hand. I think it's on reaction tab somewhere. So what I want to show you guys is that most of us are remote. Most of us are based in. I think this batch, we have more than 10 countries that are joining this program. So you're not alone being not in Chisinau, and most of our mentors are not in Chisinau. So this is an opportunity for us actually to build a startup remote from day 0. So hopefully this will work out.
Great.
So just so you'll have opportunity to actually book a meeting with Mihai and talk more about the ecosystem, so he can help you.
And also you have assigned a resident mentor who will be there for you and will try to connect you with other maybe mentors or people that can provide you the information that you need. Amazing. We hope that we answered your questions. Do we have one more question, and maybe we can run it up if we don't?
Alina, okay. May I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe I missed something. Is there any guidelines or manual for participation in the accelerator to know where to link, to connect, what is the schedule? So something we can really have.
We talked about it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, actually tomorrow I will send to all of you all the information, all the channel links and stuff like that. We are actually still in the process, selection process of some of you who applied in the last days, and we invited you here. So we're actually still in the to sum up with final list of the startups who are participating in our program. So, and we of course will come up with tomorrow or in Wednesday with all the details. So we'll let you know.
Yeah,
so,
you'll have the
we have Slack channel. We'll have a Facebook group. We'll have Upfactory platform. So when you log in the platform, on each module, you see basically when is your next session, what is the link. You can see this recording as well. So if you want to rewatch it, you can rewatch all these sessions that will have been in the program as well. So this is an opportunity for you to find it all in one place, and of course, talk to organizers. They will send you the links.
Thank you, Mihai.
All right, tomorrow I'll be the one of the guys who will talk about scalable startups, and as you can see, I'm very excited about this. I have a nice presentation, so please do not miss this. It's very crucial for you to have this understanding about the difference and what we want to achieve here with scalable startups. And I believe you'll enjoy it, because we do. Alina, back to you. Maybe I think we are done with the QA session.
If we are done with the Q&A session, then I can just round it up with thank you everyone who was involved here today with us. And as my colleagues mentioned, you'll have the access to the whole session. So if you didn't have the chance to join us from the beginning, you'll have the chance to rewatch it. And we are waiting for you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Moldova time. To join us for the first session with Mihai Stepanov, who is the founder of Dreamups, and Sergio Matei, also founder of Dreamups and the founder of a tech startup called Index. And you'll have the chance to understand what is the difference between a traditional startup and technical startup and what is the advantage of each of them, but more of that you'll find them tomorrow. So once again, thank you for your participation and see you soon. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to Cardo, to me, or to our communication channels that you will get to know soon. So thank you once again, and enjoy the Valentine's Day with yourself or with the lovely person that you have as a partner with you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.